We're making progress in hunting down this massive jug of pennies, but as you can see here, we've still got a long way to go. Round 3 of the massive penny hunt starts right now. Hey everyone, Woohoo here once again with round 3 of the massive penny hunt from the jar that I showed you a few moments ago. You know the mission. We're trying to fill as many spots as we can in my Wheat Scent album over there and the Lincoln Memorial Bag albums that I have right here. All the spots are basically filled, just there's a few more that I need right over here and I'm keeping track. So what do you say we just put the books aside? And as you can see, we're gonna take this 50 rolls at a time. I've got a little bit of a roll right there, but through 100 rolls worth, I should say, that is all we've found. 4 wheat cents, 5 Canadians, a whole bunch of world coins, and even some stuff that isn't pennies, American pennies anyway, over there. So I'm gonna grab yet another handful out of here. I'm gonna set it down right there and hope everything doesn't go everywhere. And let's get started. 5 rolls in and a bit. And in this one, we found our first wheat cent of the third quote-unquote box. Let's see what year this is. 1952 Denver. I need the 52 Philly. Got excited for a second. Still, we're on the board. Wheat cent number 5 of the massive jug. Let's see if we can find some more. 22 rolls into the new handful, which I have just completely emptied out, by the way. And 1 solitary coin left on the desk there will be wheat cent number 6. It is in terrible shape, corroded, but can we get a date off this one? Yes, we can. 1951 Denver. Not the greatest shape, but hey, a wheat cent find is a wheat cent find. Now I got to reload. All right, so that's where we left off when I ran out of pennies in the bin. It's a new day, 17 rolls in, and I have fully reloaded from the jug. So I'm gonna grab a big old handful out of here, dump it out like that, and let's see what else we can find in this jug. Second handful of the new batch. And I knew I was gonna get at least stuff worth a penny, but I didn't think I was gonna get something with no cash value. Man. Oh, and it's a Burger King token as well. Well, wonder if you can still use those. Interesting find, but again, like it said, no cash value. Womp womp. Handful number 3 just on the table from the new reload. There's yet another Belize 1 cent coin. What year is that? 1989 this time. All right, well, so far, a lot of coins from Belize. Still need to get it back on track with the wheat cents, hopefully. About halfway through the next quote-unquote box, about 26 rolls in, and we already have another nickel right here to go with the 2 that we found this session earlier, right over there. This one, we'll add a third, 1997, but I bring you in because this right here is our first quarter. 1967, darn, 3 years off silver. But hey, different find. Let's see if we can get some more. So we're about 30 rolls into the proceedings of this next box, and I bring you in because we have another Canadian find right there. As you can see, 1974. That will be Canadian number 6 for our board, which I just wrecked. But, well, I'll get it straightened out. All right, back to the hunt. 31 rolls in, another handful on the table. We're gonna have another world coin find, and hey, I found a penny. Well, a British penny, that is. What year is that? Can't see from here. 1986. 1986, British penny. Hey, you can still use that if you go across the pond. All right, well, that is now 4 countries represented in our world coin finds over here. Let's see what else we can find. Same handful as the British penny, I started moving some stuff around over in this direction and I uncovered yet another Canadian penny. 1977 this time, Canadian number 7. Now 40 rolls into this next installment. Canadian number 8. Where'd it go? Right there. 1981. That one's got some red left on it. Pretty good. We'll put that with the other ones. 8 Canadians, like I said. The wheat cents are lagging behind. Where are they? About 44 rolls into the proceedings. Yet another Canadian right over there, and it's going to be an older one. That is the first laureate portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. So it's going to be probably in the 60s, maybe even in the 50s. 1964. Yeah, that's a very common year in American coins as well. Stick that right over there. What is that, Canadian number 9? Yeah, maybe 10. 9. 9. Yes. I'm going crazy from looking at all these pennies. Okay, but I got to hunt some more. And of course, I stopped recording and I moved a couple of coins around and I found yet another one. It's going to be a little bit newer than the last one we found, 1980. That is definitely Canadian number 10. And that's 50 rolls complete. So what all did we find this time around? We found, well, a bunch more Canadian cents. We now have 10 in total across all 3 hunts. We found that British penny, a token, a quarter for the first time, a few more nickels over there. Looks like 5 in all, and a couple more dimes, 3 there, and just a couple more wheat cents. So we have 6 total across 150 rolls thus far. If you're enjoying this penny hunt, please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel so you can figure out what's going to be in the rest of that big old jug. We're about halfway through. So we've got more coming. Round 4 coming next week. See you then.